Hey guys, welcome back. You already know the vibe. Like, we're gonna be talking about Bratz Rock Angels today. You know what I mean? Cause like I was never really a Bratz girl. I was more of a Barbie girl. You know what I mean? Like I knew that the Bratz had movies and stuff like that, but like I don't know. I was never into it. But like today, we're just gonna be rewatching Bratz Rock Angels. You know, it has some iconic bops in there. You know, like So Good. Like you guys don't know So Good like I know So Good. Like that was on my playlist for like how many months? Like that was my, I think like last year that was like my top song on Spotify. Like so yeah. If you don't know any Bratz, like the main characters are what? Sasha, Jade, Yasmin, and Chloe. I always forget Chloe, but you know what I mean. Bit irrelevant. This movie today is a movie about everything and nothing, if you get what I mean. Like the plot is just all over the place. Like I feel like the writers forgot what the plot was about like halfway through the movie. Like did we lost the original plot? Like that was it. That was how confused I was. Like the plot was so messy and it was just all over the place. The pacing was non-existent. That's it. Like so yeah, let's start off with the movie. So we start off with the Bratz. They're just washing their car to the song was again Me and My Girls, which is also an iconic bop which you guys don't know about like I know about, you know what I mean? I'm just the original. And after they just start spazzing out to the song, like we can obviously see the graphics are not graphicing, you know what I mean? Compared to Barbie movies, the graphics, like even the Barbie movies, like it wasn't like given, you know what I mean? But like this one, it was not comparing, like it was not on the level, you know what I mean? And I feel like these movies were, this came out in 2005. Like, yeah, it wasn't comparing to Barbie, I won't lie. It was not comparing to Barbie. Apparently, this is a movie about how they become pop stars. So then Chloe says,
How the girls with a passion for fashion became rock stars? Well, it's an awesome story that started while we were hanging at the mall.
Something about that sentence encapsulates 2000s, like the early 2000s to a T. Going back to the animation, like we can obviously see that it's a bit questionable, you know what I mean? But like the hair is so stiff and so fluid at the same time. Like it's just like plastic straws. That's what it's given. It's not giving human hair. That's what I'm saying. It's not okay. Anyways, moving on. The actual plot starts because like Jay gets an internship with Berdine Maxwell. So yeah, we meet some of the side characters, which is what, Kaylee and Casey, the Tweedles. Yeah, like I actually did not know they had names, to be honest. So yeah, they're called Tweedles because like they're twins and they're evil. Which okay. We also meet Cameron, which is like a love interest for Chloe. He's okay, he's just a guy, you know what I mean? And we also meet, what's his name? Dylan. Dylan's like, I remember seeing a meme a long time ago that Dylan looks like Kai from EXO. I'm just like, I could never get that out of my head since, you know what I mean? So I'm just gonna refer to him as Kai. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. So yeah, Jade starts the internship and like Berdine doesn't want to hear any of Jade's ideas for the magazine, you know what I mean? Because, oh yeah, this is a magazine internship, you know what I mean? Because Jade likes fashion and stuff like that. The Tweedles were also like invited for an internship, but like Maxine clearly has a bias towards them. Like when I was younger, I always thought that was her mother, you know what I mean? But like they're just not related at all. Obviously like Jay is getting bullied by the Tweedles. I'm just like, I'm so sorry, I cannot get bullied by girls that like looks like that, you know what I mean? It's a bit, they look a bit questionable, I won't lie. Let's not focus on the bullying. The music was banging in this movie. Like every time they had like a montage, like which is the law, like I'll just be banging to the music. I'm just like, girl, this is good. Like I actually need to listen to the music after I'm done with this. Like the music was banging. Yeah, so like Jade is feeling like sad and uninspired because like bullying and stuff like that, but let's not focus on that. So we get this weird transition. Like, do you know what? Let me just not question it because there's a lot of transition in this like movie. I'm just like, What's going on? What's going on here? You know what I mean? But we're just not gonna focus on that. So we get this iconic scene.
Carbs! What are you trying to do? Kill me? Make me fat? I only eat greens!
But
Spare me your excuses. You are fired. Hear me? Fired!
And let me tell you why this happened. So basically, Jade was supposed to get Birdie lunch. And after like the Tweedles like, oh yeah, I'll handle it. But like Jade ended up giving the lunch that the Tweedles deliberately messed up. Maxwell was just like not having it. So yeah, because of that, Jade is feeling so sad. Like, oh yeah, Birdie like fires her or something, like, you know what I mean? But like, yeah, Jade is feeling so sad. And after the girls like, oh yeah, let's cheer her up. And what do? They go shopping, of course. When you're feeling sad, you gotta shop. Gotta shop your feelings away. That's how life should be. Yeah, after they go shopping, I'm feeling like, I think Jade's outfit is the best out of all of them, but I'm not feeling the pirate looking bandanas they're all having. Like, I feel like without that, like all of their outfits would have been way better. So moving on, the Bratz are having a discussion, and like Yasmin suggests that they make their own magazine, you know what I mean? Because like they're fashionable. Yeah. So like, yeah, they're deciding to make their own like magazine now, and they're like, the group is like, oh, we don't have an office, we don't have this, we don't have this, we don't have this. After Sasha is like, oh yeah, let me handle the office. Yeah, I'm just like, where are you getting the money from? Like, I don't think any of the Bratz are super rich, you know what I mean, to afford an office. But you know what? Let me mind my own money. Let me pay my own bills. You know what I mean? The office is also in the same like building as Birdie. And like they're in the elevator with Birdie, like they're trying to hide from Birdie or whatever. But like it just randomly cuts to like, I think I looked away for like 2 seconds. It randomly cuts to like Birdie falling to her death. Like, you can't just randomly do it. This is what I mean by like their transitions are so weird, you know what I mean? Like, that's what makes the movie though. It was kind of funny though. The movie was kind of a vibe though. So yeah, we get to the Bratz office and it looks like a literal crack den. Like, now I understand how they're gonna pay their bills, because this is looking questionable, you know what I mean? So, can anyone tell me how this is relating to them becoming pop stars? You know what I mean? Like, this is me, like, realizing, wait, what was the original plot? What was the original plot of the movie? You know what I mean? Because how is this relating to them being pop stars? At this point, I think we're, like, what? A quarter way to the movie. So I'm just like, do you know what? That's fine. Yeah, we'll clock back in, like, what? Later on to see if they're becoming pop stars by then. They clean up the office, yeah? Really quickly, and like the office is now a vibe now, but it's not my vibe, you know what I mean? It's very blue. It's very blue. I thought it would be more pink. Now we get another iconic scene.
Ew! What an interesting artifact.
No, like, it's the way she said ew. The way she said ew, if anyone ever said ew to me like that, I'll actually just lock myself in the room and never come out again. It was just so impactful. It was just so much emotion in that ew that I felt it. You know what I mean? I felt it. I felt that ew. Like, if Birdie was there when they said ew, like, I feel like she just would have died from natural causes. Like, that's how impactful. The girls named their magazine Bratz with a Z and a little halo, to give it more impact, you know, give it more va-va-voom, you know what I mean? And Jade, yeah, on her internship, yeah, she collected all the invites that Birdie said that she didn't want. So like now they have places to like promote their magazine. Okay, yeah, they basically find an invite for a punk band in London, and so like they decide to all go to London. Yeah, they decide to go to London with the gang. The gang includes Kai and what's his name, Cameron. Yeah, Birdie also like didn't mean to throw out that invite, so like yeah, she gets on the next flight, and so is Simon Cowell. But we're not gonna focus on Simon Cowell for now. Like he's important to the plot later. On the flight we meet Nigel. Like, he's kind of a prick, and like he's like, Cameron's kind of jealous of him, and he's also British. Questionable. So yeah, Nigel and Chloe is kind of like a thing now, you know what I mean? And yeah, and when they land, like now Chloe is abandoning her friends for a man they just met, you know what I mean? I'm just like, it's not the vibe, Chloe, it's not the vibe. Multiple times as well, just like, this is also your job. Like, they're here for a job as well, you know what I mean? And she's like multiple times she's literally abandoning Yasmin for Nigel. Nigel, who's not even cute. You have Cameron over there, and Nigel, who's not even cute. Okay, has no manners as well. Anyways, that can never be me. That can never be me. And Nigel is also talking about, oh, I've never loved a girl like you before. Like, I've never believed in love before I met you. I'm just like, it's given Anna from Frozen. It's given that. Like, it's given love is an open door. Like, it's not given though. Yeah, so basically now the group is like falling apart because like now like what Jade and Sasha is like beefing because like Sasha is kind of being a bit like bossy. I won't lie, she was being a bit bossy and inconsiderate, but yeah. And also yeah, the Chloe and Yasmin thing, like Chloe constantly not showing up for Yasmin, so like their whole group is like falling apart and they're just not like vibing to. And yeah, like the girls, yeah, they have like pet names for each other. Like I think Chloe's Angel, I think I think Yasmin is Pretty Princess, and like Bunny Boo is like Sasha, I think. But I'm not a fan of the pet names. Like I'm not like, I've never been a pet name person, you know what I mean? So like anytime they say it, just like I'm just like oh, I'm not a fan of it. I'm not a fan of it. But anyways, it's kind of cute, like a bit cute, you know what I mean?
Pretty princess.
Nigel's here to pick up Chloe to like a club or whatever. And like the way Nigel is speaking to Chloe, I can never. He was being such a prick to her. Oh my god, like he was telling her to chop. Please let a man talk to me like that. Oh my god. And like he was also telling her how to dress, like her outfit was not already given. Like, please, who are you? You just met like it's probably been less than a day. Chloe, that's your own, to be honest. That's your own. If you're letting a man talk to you like that less than a day, then that's your own. Oh my god. Please let a man talk to me like that. Please. That I barely know. Interesting. And let's go back to the fact that like there's no mention of them being pop stars at the moment. Like there's no mention at all. Like this is like literally remember Chloe at the start, like this is the story about how they become pop stars and there's no mention of it. So Nigel and Chloe fight, and after like Nigel just moves on to the next gal so quickly with ease. Like I was just like, what the hell? And after he just drops, I think Kaylee off the roof, I'm just like, no one's gonna question that anyways. Who cares? Moving on. Okay, yeah, we get another. I don't know if this is iconic, but it's memorable. Chloe's just walking on the dirty streets of London, and after her shoe just falls off and she doesn't pick it up. And after like what, Cameron on a motorbike, I didn't know how old are these people to be driving a motorbike. Anyways, after he's like, oh, did you lose something? And after she's like, oh, you found it. I'm just like, girl, just look behind you. You would have found it yourself. Like, what the hell is going on? You know what I mean? But anyways, honestly, I don't know what a man can do to make me not pick up my shoe in the middle of the street, you know what I mean? So yeah, Chloe apologizes to Yaz, and like what? Sasha and Jade also like make up, so like all the girls are good. So yeah, I forgot to mention that like Yaz found a dog, and that dog like belongs to Simon Cowell. So yeah, they're like in the line waiting for like to get into the club, and after Simon Cowell's there and it's like, oh my god, you found my dog. And so the Simon Cowell's like, oh yeah, let me let into the club. So yeah, the girls got into the club right now, so like yeah, they're chilling. They also get an interview with him and like backstage passes to like Simon Cowell's like band. So yeah, then after they dance the night away, they're like all's good and ends good. Oh yeah, so like the next day, the Tweedles, they basically they steal the tickets for the concert. Yeah, but let me just quickly mention Chloe's hair in the club, because it was not given. The chunky highlights, it was just like a stack of orange right here. I'm just like, this was too chunky. It was too chunky. That was not given at all. I don't know, but like orange and blonde, does that go well together? I've never seen anyone do like orange and blonde before, you know what I mean? But anyways, let's not focus on that. So like the next day, the Tweedles, they come into like the hotel, yeah, and after like they steal the tickets for like the concert the next day. Okay, so we finally get to the point of the movie, the reason why these guys become pop stars. 20 minutes before it ends. And like this is like an hour, like an hour and 20-minute movie, you know what I mean? So it's kind of long, you know what I mean? So like to get into the concert, they become a rock band, yeah, which does not even make sense because like I feel like the protocols and like stuff like that, like contracts for like shows like these, like I think this is like a pretty big van as well. Like you can't just walk into the concert and say, oh yeah, I'm a band, yeah, let me be in there, you know what I mean? Like it doesn't work like that unless it's like, I know like there's events that like you can just like audition enough to be in the concert, like, but this is a different type. Like this is like big names and stuff like that. So yeah, they hear this. So like Kai, yeah, he finds like four good condition guitars, which they all know how to play guitars, even though none of them mention any music ability at the start. And after they just like show up, yeah, they're playing the band. Like Roxy, let me tell you about Roxy. Yeah,
Yeah, the band split. It's over for Crash. But I'm not ready to go solo.
she is like a part of the band that like Simon Cowell is producing or whatever, like managing. Yeah, after like coincidentally all her bandmates left. So like yeah, Simon Cowell saw the Bratz and like, oh, can you guys girls sing? And they all sing perfectly in unison, and yeah, to the best song ever. So good. What do you guys know about So Good? Like it's so good.
And so that is how the girls with a passion for fashion watched Bratz, their very own teen magazine, and became rock stars.
And yeah, that was it. That was the movie Bratz Rock Angels. Like I don't even know what to say for this movie. Like this movie was so, I can't even fault this movie. It's like it gave a lot of content, a lot of reactions that I can't fault this movie. So like, what am I gonna give this movie out of 10? Like I'm gonna give it a solid 7 out of 10. Like yeah, that's it. Like what can I say? So yeah, if you like the video, like the video. So yeah, I don't know what else to say. Like just like it. Anyways, bye.
Give everything and don't be afraid. Enjoy yourself if you wanna live forever. We're gonna make it true. We're gonna make it true. Out of my head into our heart.